Howdy folks, it's been a couple of weeks. I thought it was about time we caught up with where we were in Red Dead Redemption 2. So, Dutch and Jose are busy scheming to try to milk as much cash as they can out of the two feuding families down here in Lemoyne County, the Greys and the Braithwaites, who, it is rumoured, have got their hands on a whole bunch of Confederate gold from the Civil War. While they're sorting out the best way to relieve the two feuding families of all of their alleged gold, Arthur here has his hands full with some slightly more pedestrian matters.
You okay there, mister?
You need me to move?
Move?
Am I sitting in the wrong place?
Excuse me?
I didn't mean any offense, sir. Please.
I don't get your meaning.
I'm very sorry, sir. You have yourself a fine day, and I apologize for any offense I may have inadvertently caused.
What are you drinking, mister?
Nothing, sir. Nothing at all.
Why are you acting so strange?
I don't mean to. I'm sorry for any offense.
How could you have offended me?
I have no idea. But I had no idea how I offended the last fellas. And they stole my wagon on account of my impudence.
Stole your wagon for back chat?
They didn't like my medical practice, I suppose. I was helping folk.
And that wasn't popular?
I was undercutting the competition. Or I was too colored. Or I was irritating in nature. Or I was some know-it-all, big city slicker here to demean some good old boys of my fine words. The exact variety of my sins was the source of some conjecture, so they undercut me.
That ain't very nice.
That was my impression. Still, compared to the gutting, castration, defenestration, and crucifixion they offered me, I felt I got off lightly.
Imaginative bunch.
Yes.
But
No great love of my medical practice. Too free with my wisdom and services.
which way they go?
Down the road, that away.
Stay here.
I'm sort of forced to. Please, don't go to any trouble on my account.
Oh, don't worry. This'll be no trouble at all. I suspect we got ourselves a... Oh, hello.
I heard them say they was taking it to McComb's Inn.
Well, that's mighty nice of you.
Thanks.
Thanks. Yeah, I suspect we've got ourselves a bit of a problem with the Lemoyne Raiders. We've had dealings with them before, usually at the end of a rifle. They're a bunch of good old boys. They wear Confederate uniforms, they rob, kill, steal, traffic in moonshine. I know, I realise I'm on dodgy moral ground here considering what my gang does for a living. But they all do it ostensibly to raise money so that the South can rise again. Or at least that's how it probably started. These days, the members of the Lemoyne Raiders are mostly too young to have even been alive when the Civil War was being fought. And, well, they're basically just an armed gang of robbers. I realise that doesn't make them any worse or better than us. But, well, I just don't like them. So, that's all the justification I need. This is the same place where we busted up that moonshine still. Yeah, these guys were actually the ones making the moonshine for the Braithwaites, which means I'm going to be about as popular around here as a turd in punch bowl. Oh well, never mind. They all need shooting. Probably shouldn't really be doing this from horseback. Yeah, the horse was getting a bit skittish there, it nearly threw me. So I dismounted just in time. Right, come on you sons of bitches. All together or one at a time, it's all the same to me. The wagon's in there somewhere. Let's switch weapons. Come on. Man, they are awfully shy, aren't they? I probably need to move up. Yeah, although it has gone very quiet. No, wait a minute, there is one there. I just don't... There he is. Didn't see where he was shooting from. Nope, missed. There he is. Ah, damn it, he moved. Stay still so I can shoot you. God damn it, these guys have got no sense of occasion. Got him. There's somebody else taking shots. Let's move up and get behind the tree. Right. Ah, I see. Plenty more for everybody. roll up, please form an orderly line. Don't be shy, boys, this is America, bullets are cheap. And I've got plenty for everyone. There's one, not seeing anyone else. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Spent a few minutes looting the bodies and checking out the buildings for anything valuable, and there's the doctor's wagon. Just got to get it back to him in the town of Rhodes.
Okay, come on. Get you back to the dock. Yep.
Of course, it was never really going to be that simple, though, was it? I mean, these are the Lemoyne Raiders. They're still fighting the Civil War 30 years after they've lost, so they obviously don't give up easily.
Coach incoming. Focus your fire.
Won't you? What the hell do you want with this thing? All of you? Shit.
That's a very good question, Arthur. What exactly do they want with this stuff? Although, this is the Lemoyne Raiders, I really don't think they plan things quite that far ahead.
Oh, look who it is. I did not count on seeing that wagon again. Nor you, for that matter.
Only people you won't be seeing are the folks that took it.
I take it they aren't the only ignorant bullying clodhoppers in these parts. But I can live in glorious hope. Now, it wasn't a trouble now, was it?
No, it was a pleasure.
Yeah. Let me give you something for your pleasure. What we got here? How about this? Provide a man a tincture, he'll be well for a day. Teach him to make one, he might be well a while longer.
I'll make sure to try and make this. Thank you.
Thank you. It won't work for anything chronic, but you may not need it to. Well, if you see me on my travels and you're in need of something, make sure you come and say hello.
Travel safe now.
And that is a recipe for an improved health potion. So, yeah. Turns out that virtue is its own reward. Anyway, back to the business of making some real money. There's still the question of what we're going to do with the wagon full of moonshine that we liberated from the raiders that they were cooking up for the Braithwaites.
Hey, Arthur.
What are you doing?
Selling it back to where it came from.
Why?
I ain't got a market for it. They made it, they must have someone to sell it to. Stuff look kind of lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
I get you.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it. Now I'm doing mine.
All right. I should get going now. I'll leave you fellas to it. Good luck.
Thank you, John. We'll see you later. Dutch asked him to look into something to do with the Braithwaite horses, I think.
Sure, okay.
Okay, let's head out to the Braithwaite's place. You know the way?
Yeah, I've been there. So, what exactly are we doing? This is the moonshine we took after blowing up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think that good citizens taking the trouble to return their stolen goods deserve some reward, don't you? And it's time we made a formal introduction, like Dutch told us. Look, these are two big old plantation houses. All I keep hearing is they hate each other so much they can't see past it.
I know. I've seen it. There's a gray boy and a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret affair. I've been, well, helping them.
The mind boggles. You think they're of use?
Not sure. They don't seem too involved in the rest of it, but maybe.
Well, I'm sure there's money in this for us somewhere if we can get in the middle of it.
I'm not convinced this is such a good idea. He wants to sell the moonshine back to the people that we stole it from. Aren't they likely to be a bit, well, you know, upset? I mean, I know I would be. And I'm pretty sure they'll have guns. Hosea's a pretty fast talker, but, well, it remains to be seen whether or not he can talk his way out of this one. That's the Braithwaite's place up ahead down that road. The Braithwaites haven't been doing as well as the Greys since the Civil War. Most of their money was in their cotton plantation, and when they suddenly had to start paying their employees a living wage, they kind of fell on hard times. As such, while the Greys did okay because they already had their fingers in a whole bunch of other businesses, the Braithwaites have kind of been forced to diversify into the moonshine business. which is why we're here, with a bunch of moonshine that we stole from them, that we now want to sell back to them. I sincerely hope Jose has put his best charming pants on, because these people are likely to be very upset.
Modest little homestead, isn't it? Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
What's that in the back there?
Moonshine, my fine fellow. May I have a word with the man of the house?
The man of the house is a lady. Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
May I speak with her? I want to discuss a business opportunity. I mean no harm. No harm at all. You may happily shoot me if I do.
Okay. Well, she's at the house. We'll be watching you.
You heard the man. Driver, proceed, please.
What you want?
Found something. Out in the hills. Thought maybe you was in the market for it.
For what?
Some liquor.
I ain't in the market for what's already mine.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well, with us possessing it, and I checked all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it. Oh. Relax, I ain't here to rob you. No, it seems that's easy enough. Why not do a deal? What do you sell that stuff for?
$1 a bottle?
Give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Well, look on it as a reward for finding the property. Alternative is we go sell it someplace else.
The alternative is you get shot.
Now, who wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor?
Pay the man.
Well, that seemed a bit easy. Where's the catch?
Pleasure doing business with you. And listen, we didn't take it. At least not without orders from...
Oh, I know exactly who gave you your orders. Old Sheriff Gray. You know what? I don't want it. In fact, sir, now you can do me a favor. There's an extra $10 if you do. Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free.
Mama!
Hush now. I believe they call that a promotional expense.
As you wish, madam.
You boys come back sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe we'll play a little cribbage.
All right. Next stop, the Rhodes Saloon.
And there's the catch. Then again, as catches go, it could be worse. I mean, it's difficult to see how this could go horribly, horribly wrong. Oh, Jingles. You must be new here. Yeah, I guess so. Oh well, let's see what happens.
Okay, Fenton, stay calm now. For Mama, she loved you so. Just a shame you had to strangle her in a rage, right? Grab 2 cases of that stuff and follow me.
In case you're wondering why Hosea is suddenly calling me Fenton, and why I've got a corncob pipe and I'm wearing a hillbilly hat, Hosea is pathologically incapable of doing anything the simple way. It's not enough to just walk into the bar, say, hey, free booze, and then leave. No. He has to put on a show.
Town you have here. We just rode in from up north.
Hey.
Hello. Hello, I'm Melvin. This is my brother Fenton. Don't mind him. Don't madden him. He's turned idiot. Killed our mother, but it weren't his fault. How'd you boys like a couple of bucks? I bet you would. One for each of you. We're in the new trade of advertising, which is an American art form about ensuring people buy the correct things.
I don't know.
$1 more. Says give us half an hour. What harm can we do in half an hour? Go along now. Enjoy the money. Come along, Fenton. Let's hand out the liquor.
Okay, so Hosea's gotten rid of the bar staff for the next half hour, which that means until they come back, idiot brother Fenton here is the new barman in the Rhodes Saloon. And today, the drinks are on the Braithwaites.
Gentlemen, my name is Melvin. That's my brother Fenton. He's a bit funny, but boy, can he pour drinks. Next 30 minutes, the drinks in this here bar, in this here town, are entirely free. The only rule is that you gotta drink them. So hurry up, put old Fenton to work. Don't get him mad, though. His mama made him mad, and we buried her. Poor thing.
Don't listen to your brother.
Over here, Fenton.
Hey, send a couple this way, will ya?
Work, Fenton, work, you dumb bastard.
Oh, wife is gonna kill me. Oh, we went out for milk.
Just don't mention his mama.
What hit the spot?
Well, this all seems to be going reasonably well. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what I was worried about. Okay, sure, we're selling or giving away Braithwaite moonshine in a grey saloon, but oh shit.
Lemoyne Raiders. Good evening, gentlemen. Quiet libation.
You!
Me?
You're the bastards who stole the liquor we was gonna buy!
Gentlemen, we're in advertising. Come on in and have a drink.
That's our goddamn liquor!
An honest mistake.
Boys, get him!
Yeah, there's the catch. It's the goddamn Lemoyne Raiders. Yeah, it looks like nobody bothered to explain to them what we were going to be doing. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if that Braithwaite witch hadn't tipped them off that this was happening in the first place. It would be like Catherine Braithwaite, who played both ends against the middle. In one fell swoop, she's getting rid of us, and she's getting the Greys saloon shot up into the bargain. I mean, I don't know that for a fact. Rhodes is a small town. I dare say word gets around fast, but, well, it's what I would have done, so... Can't exactly hold it against her either. I mean, she's getting a problem solved for the price of a whole bunch of moonshine that, as far as she was concerned, she'd lost anyway. So as far as the Braithwaites are concerned, this is pretty much a win-win situation. Hang on there, Hosea. I got this. Oh, okay. Second time lucky. Close enough for government work. Maybe we should think about getting our asses out of here. Crap. Crap. Bollocks. Bad time to record reloading. One down. Why can't I shoot them through the window? Seriously? Fine. Okay. Right, now let's get the hell out of Dodge. Jingles, you're not in Dodge City. You're in... Shut up. You know what I mean. Ah, bollocks, they're in pursuit. I don't think we're quite out of Dodge just yet. Jingles, you're not in Dodge, you're in... I've got a gun, you know. Yeah, it sounds like I'm going to have to use it. Shotgun for this job, I think, with solid slug ammunition. Generally speaking, one hit does the trick. This is the pump action as well. I think the ammunition capacity is 7 shots. There we go, solid slug ammo. Not the buckshot. And you're out of here. Oh no, it looks like it only holds 5. Well, 5 is enough, especially when it only takes 1 hit to put somebody down. Providing, you know, you actually hit them. Whoa! This shit's flammable. Well, we can, that works both ways. Watch out for the train, Jose. Oh, balls, they're still after us. 3 shots left, 1 down. Let's get a reload going. Jose, watch out for the train, Jose. Jose, I guarantee the train will win. Wait, are we good? No, more ahead of us. 2 of them. 1 of them. None of them. And I think we're good.
You see any more of them?
Don't think so. Jesus, all this over a few bottles of booze?
I reckon it's more they don't want another gang on their patch.
Okay, pull off the road here.
All right, we're good.
Yeah. Remind me never to take up a career in... What was it?
Advertising.
Yeah. You think that woman set us up?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. This place is odd.
I keep seeing those fellas.
Some local militia. Clearly not too happy to have some new competition. I'll go visit old Ma Braithwaite, see what's what.
Why?
We've been making money. The chest is filling up again, slowly but surely. Part of me thinks we just get ourselves good and lost. But we still need a lot more money before that can happen. So, for now, let me go give old Mrs. Braithwaite some of this moonshine as, well, let's call it a peace offering.
Sure.
That was fun, Fenton. We'll make an actor of you yet.
I'll go speak to Dutch.
And Dutch has not been idle while we were gone. He's come up with a couple of schemes of his own.
On the one side, we have got the Gray family. Scots, degenerates, drunkards, the local law. You couldn't make this stuff up. Rich as Croesus. And on the other, their mortal enemies, the Braithwaites. Moonshiners, hypocritical, both rolling, we believe,
In gold.
And in the middle of it all, you got some inbred retelling of Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly.
So what you boys thinking?
We try to rob them both.
You sure?
Why not?
Because we got lawmen in 3 different states after us.
Last thing I want is to get us into trouble, but we need money. Now, we have the opportunity here to put ourselves in the middle of something ain't nobody gonna know we was here, because even without us, these fools are gonna kill each other anyway.
Okay, well, Hosea's gone back to see that Braithwaite woman.
Good. Hosea should definitely take the lead on this. I sent Sean over to Braithwaite Manor, too. Now, you can meet up with them, or join John and Javier at the Gray's place. Something to do with the Braithwaites' prize horses.
Well, how the hell did we get in at the Gray's place?
Sheriff Gray kindly put in a word with his father. It ain't that complicated. We gotta convince each family that we're on their side, and then we rob them both. Before they figure out it was us that done it, and not the other lot, we'll be long gone. Think of it as payback for my daddy.
Payback. I ain't in the revenge business, Dutch. Least of all for something happened a long time ago.
Well, I guess we all gotta pay for something. Now, if you will excuse me, Arthur, I got to write a letter.
Sure enough, there's plenty more plotting, scheming, and double dealing coming up in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed this one. That's it for today, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.